Hello-san.
Good afternoon, everyone.
Good afternoon. What a beautiful day in Spain.
Oh, yes, we are here, just right in front of the
Boqueria. Here with Taro-san
Yes.
and our friend.
Hi,
Hey, how are you?
welcome to La Boqueria.
Thank you so much for having us. Introduce yourself quickly.
So I'm Gerard. So this is La Boqueria Market. Started construction in 1840, about 13
1840?
years. 1840.
Wow.
So by 1843 it was done, but it was more like dealing with the landlords at the time because it was a big plot of land. So the name Boqueria comes from the word boc, which is male goat in Catalan. The thing is, here in 1217 they were selling goat meat, so that's why they gave the name. But now we just don't have goat meat or just meat in general, but products from all over the place. So we're gonna check some of the places in one of our favorite restaurants.
Okay. And we're going to be making a delicious paella, right?
Right, later on.
Kind of
We're gonna
a
get the
fusion,
ingredients.
Asian and, well, Japanese and
That's the
maybe
idea.
Spanish.
That's the idea.
All right, great.
Okay,
All right, let's check out
go.
the market.
Sure.
Oh, wow, look at this. Oh, Toro. Hiro-san. We hit the jackpot in Spain, huh? Oh, Toro.
They say oh, Toro.
I can't believe that. That's incredible.
Can you answer the how much they papa?
Yeah.
40,
43 euros, right?
43 euro papa.
per kilo.
Wow, expensive, huh?
Per kilo.
That's beautiful. So what are you getting here? What are you picking
So
up?
we're getting cuttlefish. That's like one of my favorite. It's over there. It's at the end.
Okay.
Let me show it to you. It's here at the end. So cuttlefish. It's a much thicker skin, much thicker meat than squid. It also has the liver, which is around here, and it's super flavorful. It's like adding 100 bouillon cubes.
Really?
So it's
All
like,
natural
it's
too.
gonna be an umami bomb.
Okay.
You'll see when we do the paella.
All right.
And then we're also gonna get some monkfish, which are like, we're just gonna cube it and put it on top, and a few shrimps. Okay.
Okay.
And maybe some mussels as well.
All right. Nice. And tell everyone where we at right now. What
We're
marketplace?
at the market of Santa Catarina. Is the third biggest market in Barcelona.
Okay.
But to me, the quality of the fish here is the best.
It's better, right? Yeah, listen, they have Otoro at the end. That's incredible. Now she's cutting up the fish, right, for later?
Yeah, that's the monkfish.
She's going to take out the liver and show you?
Yeah, the liver is right here.
Oh, that's the liver right here.
Yep.
And that's another one. She's going to do it again?
Yes. There you go.
Wow.
That's delicious.
That's the secret right there.
It's great for the rice. The close ones means they're fresh. They're still alive, so they have muscle strength.
Okay.
These ones, if you do this a little bit and they're alive, they will close. It's barely noticeable, but it's closing. Can you tell?
Yeah, I can see a little bit, yeah.
Yeah, so that means they're alive.
Good.
There, it's closing. So
Okay.
so that's good. They're all fresh. But we have to check if there's one that's really open and
It doesn't close,
And
and
yeah,
what do
the
you do?
thing-
You don't use those?
no, we throw it away. The
Oh,
thing
really?
is mussels, like they
Yeah.
start generating toxins right away.
Okay.
You don't know when they die. So
Right.
after a couple of days, they're uneatable. So you have to throw it. They're affordable. Like I would say $8 a pound. So
Yeah.
it's worth throwing it away. You don't want to ruin your meal or your trip if you're coming on a
Plus,
trip.
we're leaving early in the morning. We don't be stuck on an airplane with.
You don't want to be stuck in here.
issues.
So this is the beard, and they get stuck to the rocks with it. So they are born in the rock and they are stuck in the rock. So what we do is we remove the barba or the beard, and that's it. And then we can wash them a little bit, but we're gonna steam them only and put them as decoration later.
Okay.
Okay. So we're gonna see the ingredients we're gonna use for the paella tonight. Basically, the most important part of a paella is the sofrito. So for the sofrito, we're using Figueroa's onions, which are slightly sweeter than the regular onion. Also, bell peppers, both bring different traits to it. Red bell peppers are sweeter than green bell peppers, but they're not spicy. Then we have tomato. You can use any tomato. You could use tomato paste, but never tomato sauce that has salt and sugar. This is just passata, but you can also use fresh tomatoes. Then a little bit of garlic. We have the cuttlefish, which we are going to also use the liver. And that's the liver of the cuttlefish, which is our secret. So we're sharing it to you guys.
That's huge. Yeah, now it's everyone's secret now.
Right, sorry. I'm not sorry, but
Okay.
it's basically an umami bomb. So
Right.
we cannot chop it on a cutting board. We need to cut it on a glass, and we're gonna add it later on because it's very susceptible to burn quickly. Here we have the bomba rice, which translates to bomb rice. It has two important traits. One is that it's very hard to overcook it. So it's great because paella is cooked from the bottom up, so we need a rice that's resistant. And then also it has a calcium pearl inside that will act like a sponge, so it will absorb all the flavor from the sofrito and the stock that we're gonna check later. We have some monkfish as well. We're just gonna steam it over the rice later, very quick, a little bit of salt. Then we have red shrimp or prawns. Those are from the Mediterranean, very flavorful. And we have rock mussels as well, which we already cleaned and checked. The end, we are gonna do some sort of fusion. We're gonna use katsuoshi to finish the paella, and the most important ingredient for any paella is this one, salt.
Not MSG.
Not MSG. That's right. You can
Gerard,
take-
Gerard,
Yeah.
tell people what this is.
What katsuoshi is bonito flakes. So
Bonito flakes, right?
We
Which is a type of
we
fish.
saw them in the Seafood World Congress, how they were making like shaping them. So we were very interested to see the process. We recorded some videos on this, and we tried it. It was fantastic. So
Okay.
we wanted to do a tribute to Chef Hiro, so we would like to add it to a paella for the first time.
Nice.
See how
All
it
right.
comes out.
Authentic Spanish with a little touch of Japanese. Hiro-san and Ricardo-san. Hi, dozo. Actually, Gerard, can you talk about the beautiful gyo taco that you guys have up here?
So these gyo tacos are made by a very good friend, Ramon Puig. These are fish that we ate during the pandemic.
Okay.
So basically, this is a technique that was used in the Middle Ages in Japan. And the fishmongers, to show what the captures they had or whatever they already sold, they would use paper and squid or cuttlefish ink that's edible. They would paint the fish and then rinse it. So they would show it. There were no pictures before, no cameras. So that was the only way for them to do it quickly. So it's in printing. And basically, if you think about gyotaku, it translates to capturing the soul of the fish. So it's really poetic. It's romantic. So you get there's a moment when the artist knows that it's right. So they do a lot of tests. And I guess we got some cool ones here. So we
Really, really
collaborated.
cool. So you actually, what did you use for the ink? You use a squid ink or cuttlefish ink?
Cuttlefish, actually.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
interesting because friend Dwight over there, he's done a lot. He's pretty established, but he uses like charcoal.
Charcoal.
Yeah, charcoal, and that's what he prints on.
Okay.
That's his type of ink.
Yeah, that's
pretty interesting.
I'm sure there's so many techniques.
Yeah, yeah.
But definitely it's interesting, and it's like, well, you can see it, you can keep it, and it's beautiful.
It is beautiful art. I love it.
Thank you. We only need to turn on the first and the second tier because we don't need a lot of heat at the beginning. Just gonna let the paella heat up. So this is a paella. Basically, you can find it in Amazon for roughly $60. These are coated with an aluminum core. So it's very important that you use materials that are very reactive to heat changes, because if you use cast iron, for example, it would take a long time to decrease the temperature, and then you would get your rice would be mushy. So you need something that's very quick. So when you get it out, it just brings
Starts
down the
cooling
temperature.
down.
That's
Okay,
right.
perfect.
Okay, we're gonna start with the cuttlefish because it takes quite a long time to cook. Look at the thickness. So it's gonna take the whole process. So we're just not gonna take it out. We're just gonna bring it from the beginning, and it's gonna become tender.
Okay. What's on the paella already? What kind?
We have a little bit of olive oil already.
Olive oil, okay.
Yeah, we're gonna add probably later. a little
What
more.
temperature do you think this is at? You think? What do you want to cook at? You guys
Well,
go by
it
temperature?
doesn't. Normally we do medium low heat, but then it's gonna reach. Well, in Fahrenheit, I have no idea, but
Okay.
it's like 150 degrees Celsius.
Okay.
Yeah. What we want with cuttlefish is just to get color.
Okay.
You wanna.
Oh, you're not looking to cook it all the way. Or are you looking to cook it all the way?
No, we're just gonna cook it until we get some color, and then we're gonna start with the sofrito. So that's what we're looking for, color-wise.
Okay. Browning these.
We're gonna add a little bit of garlic. So basically we're gonna wait for like 30 more seconds. So we want the essential oils of the garlic to be awakened, but we don't want to burn it. We have to be careful. Can you see the brown bits already that's stuck? This is great because that means flavor. We're gonna deglaze it with the vegetables. So we can add the vegetables now, and we have the bell peppers and the onions, so they go in. Whoa! Looks like a lot, but it's gonna reduce. The moment to add the most important ingredient in paella. Porco. Wow.
How much do you know? I mean, obviously you've been doing it many times.
I just eyeball it.
Okay.
And then a little bit more of eyeballing of olive oil. Whoa. Wow, fantastic. Go. And now we cannot add the tomato because if we do, it's gonna add a lot of water.
Okay.
So we want to make a sofrito, which is stir frying. Basically, now the water is gonna evaporate, hence the surface of the paella is great because we get a lot of evaporation quickly. So we need to first make the vegetables sweat, get a little soft, and then they're gonna fry and caramelize. Once we have a lot of vegetables, we don't want the phylum, so what we do is we align our shoulder with our elbow, and like a wok, we flatten it. Also, this is gonna be helpful once we have the rice to make sure it's not sticking.
Okay.
Yeah. Nothing else. And then you just need to disperse the vegetables. We'll cook them for 35 minutes or more.
5 minutes?
35.
35 minutes. Wow, that's a long time.
35 minutes. So now you can tell it's frying, and we got rid of most of the water. So now we're gonna start getting some caramelization, but it has reduced more than half. But we still need a little bit more. So since we have some sticky here, we want to deglaze it a little bit. Just a little bit of stock. We have measured the stock. The ratio is 1 to 3. So for 1 pound of rice, you get 3 pounds of stock.
Okay.
But you always have 20% more because of these deglazings. Especially if you do high heat, you want it to go quick, or you have too much heat, then you need an extra bit of brown. So you can tell the vegetables are already soft. The onion has the color of the bell peppers. The bell peppers have lost color. They're frying. We get some brown bits, which is great because it's gonna add flavor. So at this point, we can already add the tomato.
Okay.
We don't want a lot of tomato for paella. It would get tomatoey, so just get a little bit. This is gonna help also deglazing. Now very low heat. So I'm gonna add a little bit more stock. soon, once the tomato is fried, we will add the cuttlefish because now it's not gonna get burned. The cuttlefish liver.
Okay.
So look at the inside. It's so creamy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. That's what we want. All the juice from the liver, and we're gonna add it to the sofrito.
So this is it, huh? Interesting.
That's the secret.
That's the secret. Unfortunately, not a secret anymore.
Nope. So
We'll try and collect $1 from each person that watches this video.
Well, then that would be.
You guys show this man some love. Show this man some love.
Right.
Volana Kitchen. Information down below.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
All right.
When you're ever in Barcelona, look them up and take a class with them.
Thank you. I've mixed it with a little bit of stock, so it's all liquid. And what we're gonna do, since this part, the outer part of the liver, is kind of harder than the rest, we're not gonna add it, but we're gonna filter it out. So we're gonna stop the heat because now this is called la marca. The marca means the base. So restaurants stop at this point and they don't add the rice or the toppings. They have them aside. So when you go to a restaurant and you see in the menu that's like 25 minutes to 30 minutes, that's because now adding the rice, we're gonna stir fry it for like a couple of minutes. And then when you add the stock, it's gonna take 18 to 20 minutes to cook. So if a restaurant just serves it in 10 minutes, then be suspicious. Maybe it's frozen or it was already done and reheated. But paella should take 25 minutes from the La Marca.
So they keep this on the side basically in the fridge, probably store.
Yeah, you can store it. So in the classes we tell our students that they can store this. Normally we don't put the cuttlefish, so we just do the sofrito.
Okay.
But we do add the liver of the cuttlefish to the sofrito. So you can freeze it or you can keep it in the fridge. So it's ideal when you get your family to visit you. You have it done.
Right.
So when they call you, they say, we're going to be there in 20 minutes. You know, you can already add the stock.
Okay.
So that's how we do it at home.
Got it.
Okay. You can disperse it again. And we can try it. So let's get spoons. So get a little bit of the sofrito. Don't get it all because we need to use it for the paella. Okay. And the cuttlefish is a little hard still.
How's it, Hiro?
It's already so good.
Yeah.
I just put on the steamed rice.
That's it.
Donburi.
Yeah, don't worry.
美味しいですね。
はい、ありがとうございます。
これはうまいわ。うまい。肝がすごい効いてる。
The liver.
The liver, right?
Liver.
Wow.
Very
Thank you.
mouth feeling. It's creamy, no? Very good. Okay.
You know what? Just by those ingredients alone, it's hard to believe that thing has that much flavor. And you're absolutely right. That liver just blew up the flavor of flavor profiles. Unbelievable. Salt can't do it by itself. I can tell you that much.
That's right.
No way.
We're gonna get the rice and we're gonna add it to the pan the way my grandma used to do. A lot of people do that, but it's a religious origin. So, can you guess which religion?
Which religion? Catholic.
There you go.
Really? That's how you do it? That's how you
Yeah,
add
so
it?
it's tradition, but it also helps to disperse the rice.
Okay.
It's kind of smart, but yeah, you don't need all this fuss. You just dump it.
Yeah.
There's no need for that.
Okay.
But what we need to do now is to fry the rice.
Fry the rice.
Yeah, fry it a little bit so we get it coated with sofrito. Look at the color. So we get it coated with the sofrito, and we get also, like each single rice grain is going to be also protected from overcooking. If you have arborio, for example, in the US, you can find arborio rice. That's it's very important step because this way it will not overcook.
Okay, as Gerard was saying, you add the stock and then stir it, and then that's it. And then
Yeah, that's
let
it.
it cook.
You cannot stir again because
Yeah.
if you do, then you're gonna weaken the starches and you're gonna end up having risotto.
Okay.
So we do add it now. We're gonna add the whole stock all at once.
Okay.
increase the heat
To what? How much heat do you
to
want?
like the maximum for now, but then we will reduce to medium heat, and also the
The outside ring, okay.
And we have to make sure now it's well dispersed. Like every single grain is coated. We don't get any lumps. And we can use our technique.
Okay.
That's it.
And you stayed about 20 minutes like this? So cook
Yeah,
on
when
its
it
own?
starts boiling, which is going to start soon, about 20 minutes.
Okay.
It's gonna be-
When it starts boiling, you let it simmer? Just turn on the
Yeah,
fire?
let it simmer. Now I'm just going full blast.
Just
then-
bring up the temperature and then...
Yeah,
'cause-
that's right.
Okay. And the stock's got to be hot. You mentioned that, so...
Yeah, it was almost there.
Okay.
You can see starting to simmer.
Yeah.
That when we get boiling, then we put it in like medium heat. Because
Okay.
if you get a lot of heat, it's going to evaporate very quickly, and then your rice is going to be undercooked. when
Right.
It's evaporated. So
Okay.
you also want the ratio of evaporation to be right.
Right.
It takes a lot of practice.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Well, you're the expert, and we're excited, let me tell you. Are you guys hungry? Hiro-san? You can eat?
Very hungry.
Taro-san,
I can't wait.
you can't wait? Slice,
wait.
please.
Slice?
Slice, please.
No, yeah.
Oh, we're gonna have some sashimi too. Yeah, we're gonna have some sashimi as appetizer,
Yeah,
right?
I kept some because
Let's show everyone really kind
Yeah.
of. This is after the show, guys. Take a look at this. How much salmon we have left over, and you brine the rest of this.
yeah,
too,
I
right?
brine it. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna smoke it. So I have wood from Madagascar. It's rose wood, and it's like incense, really flavorful. So we're gonna smoke 8 whole pieces.
Oh man, I wish I was here to try that.
Yeah, well, we can ship some.
Yeah.
Why not?
Yeah, for sure. We got to. Right, dozo sashimi coming up. This man knows what he's doing. I'm telling you.
Quite a few. We're gonna put the monkfish. It's just gonna steam on the paella. So we're just gonna distribute it. We don't want it overcooked, no? So we just add it at the end with the heat. It's gonna cook.
How much more time do you think this paella has?
I think still like about 10 minutes.
10 more minutes? Okay.
Because we want to get like the socarrat, which is the toasted rice on the bottom. So
Nice.
paella is a work of patience.
And where did the paella originate from?
From Valencia, actually. But the most famous one is the seafood paella, which is from Catalonia. Sorry,
Okay.
guys, from Valencia. But it's I like
Yeah.
the paellas in Valencia. They're great.
What do they put in that one?
They do many variations. There's one that's registered as the paella recipe, but they even put rabbit in the paella.
Okay.
Snails sometimes, green beans, but it's more like a mountain rice, like what we do here. But I like seafood paella better.
Oh.
It's a little salt, right? That's it? Nothing else?
Ah,
Salt.
yes, I see there.
Just a little bit. You don't want to wash it a lot because
All the
you might
flavorings in there, right?
you might lose some of the flavor. Just rinse.
Okay.
And then we're gonna pan-sear them. Just gonna steam them for
Okay.
a couple of minutes. Gonna give full blast.
Just so a little water and heat. That's
Just a tiny bit of water, yeah.
it. Okay. And steam them up.
Yeah. If it's
And the
warm.
shrimp you're basically gonna cook a little bit too, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Wet hands.
Hey, hey.
Just for a minute and a half.
Paella at night on a Friday night, and look who's out by, Bibi.
Hello.
Hey, so tell us how you knew that Hiro was in town.
So it's basically, like I told him, like I follow him through his YouTube channel,
Yeah.
obviously, and then that's how I met him. And it was just random because on Instagram, whatever, everything nowadays on social media, and it popped up because I used to follow Nagashita, which is a restaurant here in Barcelona, and I saw the chef with a picture with him, and then I figured, oh, he's here, he's in town.
Yeah.
And I figured out when I could meet him, take a picture or whatever. Like,
Yeah.
Honestly, my hopes were not that high because I was like, he probably busy, someone is very well known. It's a slim chance. Let's
Yeah,
be
yeah,
honest.
yeah.
At least from my point of view. and I was like just random. And actually, I wrote him down. I looked at the Instagram page, obviously. I don't really follow his main account, but I was looking at his Chef Hiroyuki Terada, and I was looking, and that's the one that, when he showed me, that's the one that popped up. And it's like, it's not it. Because I didn't see nothing regarding Barcelona or whatnot. So it's not it. It can't be it. And then I went to my Facebook page, which is the one that mostly you use most of the time. And that's when I saw Diaries of Mr. Chef.
Yeah.
And I thought, okay. And that's when I found out you went to Barcelona. That's when I decided to write you guys. And then that's how the chance moved.
That's
He's a
awesome.
legend.
Yeah.
Like I said, with him and thanks to him, that's why I want to be a chef. I always want to be a sushi chef. The Japanese culture itself is something that is passion. But to become a chef, he's the one who like gave me the little steps.
Yeah.
And obviously, during the time, I kind of like just kind of killed.
Right.
He was the one who gave me the first tool, the first step. And this simple, it was really, like I said, really random. I didn't think about it. But I told you about the story about the knife is something that I swear I was looking every day. I like that knife. I like the knife. You guys are doing raffles. You guys
Oh yeah, doing raffle giveaway.
And I
Yeah.
was like,
Hero, he's been watching the channel since Novi days, huh? Long time ago.
And I was like, I can't. How am I gonna get it? It's gonna be impossible. I live in Europe, that's in America. I never took a chance. And I used to throw in those papers and they'll see it, you pull it out. And I used to
Oh,
watch
you remember
it.
that? Remember? Wow.
I used to watch it.
Yep, they're steam already, so we are adding them to the pan as topping
Okay.
decorations.
Nice.
And we're also gonna add the shrimps that we pan-seared.
Perfect.
And we added the shrimp oil on top, as you saw.
Yeah, I saw you went around with that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the shrimp oil is on top of the monkfish now.
Nice. These are huge shrimp. Look at that. Flavor can just be.
This
Slice, please.
Slice please by
money knife. Does it say that? Remember, guilt or the fault is not from the knife. So you have no excuse. No excuse.
I love it, this.
Do you remember?
I hope so.
This man, I don't know how many salmons you cut in your life. Too many. How many fish you cut in your life? So many, right, Taro?
Yeah.
This man is incredible.
It was a very intense trip. It was in January, 2019. Before COVID.
Don't go.
Taro-san, slice, please.
I love it. Nice sound. Good afternoon.
Hi, good afternoon. Yeah. Nice thick pieces. That's the best part of the sashimi, right? Nice thick pieces.
Why not?
Yeah. Sashimi should be nice and thick.
Well, salmon, I think a better eat thicker.
Yeah,
I think so.
I agree so.
Nice.
Okay, katsuobushi time. Okay, bonito flakes.
Hiro-san,
Yes.
we are at the end of these beautiful paella. Can you imagine? Everyone's hungry. 6 people made it, me included. Thank you so much for coming.
Cool. Thank you.
Pleasure. Thank you,
Yeah,
Gerard.
it was amazing.
And your beautiful kitchen.
Thanks.
He's a great host.
Oh yeah, the great host, right? All right, so you please do the honors. Please do the honors.
Yeah. Okay. Yo-sama. Hi.
This is what it's all about, my friends, right? Traveling new places, meeting new friends, and eating the best that you can, right?
That's
wow,
right.
Look at that. Wow. That looks so good. Here, take a bite. We want to see your reaction. The rice is so moist too, you know? Just take a look at that with that fish. Taro, please try. Taro-san,
Yeah, may I?
please, please.
I wait long time myself.
A lot of hard work went into it.
Give me the edges.
How's it?
美味しいです。
What you
最
did?
高。
イカがすごく柔らかく
すごいね。
You sound like Watanami. You sound like Watanami.
Squid is getting very, very soft.
Very soft, right? And the flavor, I can just imagine. All those other flavors. Kind of the butter from the shrimp. You got the mussels, the steam, the juice.
And the secret ingredients.
The secret ingredient too. Oh yeah.
カツオ節も邪魔してないですね。
No, no, porque de hecho no es por nada.
No. Sajat.
Oh, nice. Look at this. Love that part too.
Hace un poquito más, sí que importa.
¿Sí está buena?
Un poquito más.
¿Está
Let's
buena?
try this.
No, no te voy a mentir, yo soy muy crítico con las paellas, pero muy crítico. ¿Sabes por qué?
Take a look.
Porque hay muchas y hay unas que están bien hechas y otras que están mal hechas. Pues sí. Pero está, lo bueno es que no es muy jugosa ni muy seca. Está a punto medio. A mí me gustan secas, o sea,
Wow, the flavors are incredible.
pero tampoco sea mucho.
All the different flavors. I wish you guys could try this.
Qué bien.
Never had a pie like this before. Ever. Bibi, how's it?
It's great.
Amazing, right?
I told him like, I'm
This
very
guy,
thankful.
he's a teacher, yeah. I'm the best chef in the world for paella, and many other things as well. Oh, come on. Proof is in the pudding. Look at this.
It's really, really good though. I'm very critical for it. I've been looking for here 10 years and I haven't found a place that make a really good paella. To me, by far, maybe La Honda, pero con esa corte, no es bien.
So good. Thank you so much. Gerard, again, what a wonderful time we had here in Spain with you. We're going to see you next year.
Yeah.
And maybe sooner too. Maybe in Canada.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Possibly.
try to come.
All right.
Sure. We'll see you
And
next
guys,
Where are you going to?
what?
What part of Canada?
Toronto.
Toronto.
When?
Sometime in the fall, looks like.
I'm telling you,
We'll let you know, okay?
I've been there before.
Okay. Great food. And we have this man here. Thank you all for being here. Appreciate it. Thank you so much. Gerard-san, was great working with you. You are an incredible person. Your slicing skills are...
No, I can carry the stuff. Remember.
Yes. Gerard-san, what a great time in Barcelona, huh?
And yes, it also helps so much.
We'll see you next year.
So since we are here Barcelona, Gerard helped us so much, so many times.
Yeah.
You know?
And made that delicious paella too.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, tonight was paella time, so this is my appreciation. This is my original one, the apron. Also, the responses
Yeah.
in here.
This has a lot of history, this apron.
Yeah, actually, this is a lot of history.
We've made a lot of videos.
Yeah, it's last almost like 5 years, I guess, using this apron.
Thank you.
Yeah, so one of them. So, I'm gonna sign here English version and Japanese version. Yes, today's every
30th.
every
Yeah.
30, right? Yes.
Nice. You want to try it on?
Sure.
See if it fits?
I'm sure.
Nice, nice. We'll get a picture in a minute.
Sorry. To him.
Thank you.
It's like, you know, you win the Masters, you get the green jacket. You hope here sign, you get an apron. All right, hey, you're part of the crew now. Look at that. You gotta add some weight though. Look how skinny your belly is, man.
This
guy's too skinny.
Always coming here.
No, it doesn't look good.
and
He's too
people
skinny.
Always complain about because I'm too fat. They cannot see.
Who trusts a skinny chef anyway?
Damn.
Looks great. Looks great.
Thank you. That's amazing.
All right.
Thank you very much.
Hi.
Yes.
Thank you. Wow, that's so cool. Thanks.